Okay, guys, I'm back. Listen, I don't know what is going on tonight. Get this camera, I don't know what is going on tonight, but I'm having connectivity issues. So, my apologies. I know that I had to stop a few minutes ago because the screen was freezing and you guys were not able to see me. I think you could hear me, but you couldn't see me. Okay, so if you're back with me, if you are here, please, again, let me know that you're here, okay? So I know that you are here. Yeah, you guys, I don't know what's going on tonight, but I am not able to connect. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's the internet. I don't know if it's my connection or what is going on. But listen, I'm going to get this message out today, okay? Today. We're going to get this out. All right, so my apologies. Okay, here we go. I think we're back in motion. All right. Are you guys with me? If you're with me, let me know that you're here. Okay, I see you, Ma. You're back. Okay. Let me see. Okay, good. Okay, let me see what is going on Instagram. I don't know if Instagram is started or not, but all right, if you guys are here with me, go ahead, just let me know. Put some comments in there, throw some hearts up, a thumbs up, a space, emoji, something, okay? So know that you're here. I apologize. I'm having some connectivity issues, so I don't know if it's like everybody or if it's just me. I don't know if it's my wireless or what's going on. But, all right. So I'm getting back to what I was starting to say before, okay? For those of you who were not here. So basically, April is Stress Awareness Month, okay? So all month long, I'm going to focus on stress, anxiety, and how you can manage that and how you can combat that. And with everything that's going on with COVID-19, quarantine, lockdown, no toilet paper, no jobs, some people have jobs, some people don't, all that kind of stuff. With all that's going on, this month is coming right on time, okay? So I really am going to be focusing on how you guys can manage stress, okay? So if you're with me, let me know that you're here. So I'm going to be, I'm broadcasting live on Facebook and Instagram, okay? So that's why you'll see me looking back and forth like this, okay? So what I was saying before I had to stop and start again is that, the thing that you all need to understand about stress is that there's no way to completely eliminate stress. So stress is just a part of life, okay? It's just about how you manage it, all right? You have, there's good stress and there's also bad stress, okay? So distress is like the bad stress. You don't want to be under distress. You don't want to be under chronic stress and anxiety all the time because that causes a lot of problems with your health, your mental and emotional stability, okay? So you want to make sure that you are doing everything that you can do to manage and combat stress, okay? So tonight, what I wanted to share with you guys was just one of the ways that you can manage stress and combat stress is creating your environment, okay? So I have a couple of things here that I just wanted to share that may be helpful for you because with everything that's going on, you don't have control, right? You don't have control over all the other things, but what you can control is your environment, your home environment, wherever you're, residing or where you're living right now. You're spending a lot of time at home or a lot of time in this place. So it's really important that you create the environment, okay, for you to be, what you're trying to do is create as least stressful an environment as possible, okay? So it's really important that you guys do that. All right, so first things first, the one thing that you can do to help create a better environment or create your environment is how you start your day off, okay? So starting off your day on the right foot makes all the difference. So when you get up in the morning, think about the things that you're actually doing, okay? How are you starting your day? Hopefully it's not like the first thing that you do is not going to your phone or checking the news or doing anything like that. Setting the tone to your day, waking up, showing gratitude, being, in quiet maybe, just setting the tone for your day. Set your intentions for the day. What do you want to accomplish in the day? What kind of day do you want to have? All those things matter, okay? So starting your day off on a good note, on the right foot, okay, before all of the chaos starts, before all of the things happen. And I know for some of you, you may have kids or, families, and you may say, well, Sharon, I don't have time. My day starts and it's just crazy and chaotic. Well, you should try to create 10-15 minutes for yourself if that means you have to wake up 10 to 15 minutes before the kids get up or whatever you need to do. But it's really important that you create that little bit of space for yourself and start your day off on the right foot, okay? My routine is, I kind of shifted and changed it a little bit, but I am a person who gradually needs to wake up. I cannot just pop up and just go, go, go. I get up, I take my time. Usually, I take my showers at night. So usually when I get up, I'll, make some tea or, get some like warm water with lemon. And then I brush my teeth, wash my face, all that kind of stuff. And then I'll probably take my vitamins, and then I will make my bed. So I just a gradual thing. And then I have go into what I call my sacred space, and I do my prayer for the day, do my gratitude, and I journal. Okay, so that's how I start my day. However you need to do that, it's just important that you just give yourself a minute to start your day off on the right foot. Okay, so that's the one thing that you can do, or the first thing that you probably should do. Okay, so the other thing that you can do to create your environment is to monitor and manage and limit the amount of negative information that you receive in, okay? So like COVID-19 information, we all want to be aware of the coronavirus, we all want to know what's going on, but we don't need to overdo the information. We don't need information overload. If you're constantly watching the news, if you're constantly, reading something about, the virus, if you're constantly, just taking all that in all day, what you see, what you hear is constantly about that, it's going to create a stressful environment, okay? So you want to limit that. Maybe you do, 10 minutes in the morning, maybe you catch up in the morning, then maybe you do an afternoon, okay, let me see what's happening, and then maybe you do one in the evening. But I would really limit it to 10 minutes, just catch up on what you need to know, and then that's it. I would not go on and on and on and drag that out all day. The other thing is, it's not just coronavirus stuff or COVID-19 stuff. Think about the things in your day that are negative, or information that you hear that is not positive information, okay? You want to limit all of that, all right? You want to limit anything that is not adding to your peace or helping you to create an environment of calm and peace. You want to eliminate that or minimize that as much as you possibly can, okay? Again, this is your environment to create for yourself, okay? Another thing that you can do to create your environment is to make sure your place or where you're spending most of your time is clean and organized, okay? Now, we have lots of time on our hands now, since I think most of us in the country have been required to self-quarantine. I think there are some places where we're literally on lockdown. So I know for me, having a clean and organized environment helps with clarity, helps me think better. I just feel so much better when things are clean in my apartment and when things are organized, okay? So make sure that if that is not the case, that every day you take steps to do that, okay? Something needs to be cleaned, or if you need to put something in its place, make sure you do that, okay? Okay, I see you. Make sure you do that, all right? It's very, very important. That's helping to create your environment, okay? Because the more things are in order, the more clarity you have, the more calm you have. It's they all kind of pile on top of each other, okay? The other thing that you can do to create your environment is what I call create things that add smell goods, okay? Smell goods. So that includes candles. I love candles. You can get candles with different scents, whatever scents that you really like. I like vanilla. I also like lavender and frankincense and myrrh. There's a candle that I get. I think it's from I think I got one from Home Goods and from TJ Maxx, but I forget the brand of it is, what the brand is, but I like the smell of it. So anything that smells good. So you can do incense. I'm not particularly a fan of incense. I don't really care for them that much, but if you're into incense, find incense that you like. You can also diffuse essential oils. If you have a diffuser, you can get some essential oils like lavender or peppermint or lemon or orange, things that kind of lavender is for calm, right? It helps you to calm down, and it's good for anxiety as well. Lemon, citrus scents are really good for kind of giving you kind of a pick-me-up. So if you're feeling down, you can, diffuse that. But yeah, I really like essential oils, and I really you can diffuse them. You can also put them on your, on your person, right? So you can dilute them with a carrier oil, which is usually I don't want to mess this up. I think like maybe like an avocado oil, or I don't know. I don't really want to go down that path. I'm not like an essential oil expert, but I know that there's like carrier oils that you can use and like put them on your skin. You can put them on your body. You can add them to, like, if you're taking a bath or not really a shower, but you can diffuse them. But if you're taking a bath, you can add them to your bath water. Okay, so just things that are going to make you smell like the smell good in your space. Okay. Also, you can use what are those things called? Like the wax. They're like the Johnson and Johnson, the little plugins that you put in like to melt the wax. So you can actually use those as well. But just trying to create the cleanest environment you can and having things that smell good. Okay, you'd be surprised. Even if you're not doing that, you can add, I mean, it's really hard now to do this because there's nothing that's really open, but even fresh flowers, like if you have a garden and you have fresh flowers, you can cut flowers and, put them in a vase and like have that like just good smelling scents. Okay, so those are a couple things you can do. Another thing that you can do to create your environment is have music. Turn on music. Okay, smooth music, jazz, R&B, hip hop, whatever is that the thing that you really like, that makes you feel good, that makes you happy. Okay, so again, creating your environment. But listen to music, play music, have it on in the background, something that makes you feel calm or soothing, or something that just makes you feel good. If there's like a type of genre that you like, I suggest playing that. Okay, and like to help lift your spirits up, or just to help put you in a calm mood. My point is, it's really important for you to recognize what you take in, basically what you see, what you hear, what you smell. All that stuff matters in creating your environment. Okay, again, you can control your environment. You can't control what's going on outside, but you can control your environment. Okay, so it's really important that you think about excuse me, the things that you can do to start doing that. Okay, all right. Another thing that you can do is listen to like inspirational or motivational podcasts or audios or things that are gonna, again, lift your spirit. So it could be talking about something that, maybe a hobby or something that you like. There's so many podcasts out there. Like you name a topic, it's out there. Okay, so try to surround yourself with audios and listening to things that are gonna like motivate you, keep your mind in a positive state, because again, everything starts here in the mind. Okay, keeping your mind in a positive state, listening to things that are going to uplift you. Okay, and here's another thing: if you are in a situation where you are hearing negative information, or you're just feeling down, or you're just feeling like, oh my gosh, this is too much, you can at any point switch it up. You don't have to keep going down that path or down that road. Think about the things that you would need to bring your spirits up. Okay, laughing is a good thing to do. Like it's something that instantly changes your mood, raises your vibration. Okay, so you can watch a funny movie, you could talk to somebody that's like makes you laugh, all those kinds of things. But the point is, in order for you not to go down like the spiral of being stressed out or being anxious or being depressed or being sad and all those things, is for you to control your environment and try to keep your mind focused on positive things, positive thoughts, things that make you feel good. Okay, and creating that in your environment, because that's the only thing that you can control is in your environment. Okay, and that I think was the last one that I had. The other thing I just wanted to point out was that if you are feeling like I know there's a lot going on right now. If you're feeling like you need someone to talk to, if you're feeling like, things are getting to be overwhelming and heavy for you because of everything that's going on, I would suggest and highly recommend that you seek out a mental health professional, a therapist, a social worker, someone that you can talk to during this time. I am not a licensed therapist. I'm a coach, but I will put some information in the caption of just like websites that you can go to and search if you are feeling like you need somebody to talk to, if you are feeling like the stress and the the anxiety is becoming overwhelming. I know there's a lot going on, and I understand that people's lives are changing. They have shifted, they are changed, and to be honest with you guys, I don't know if we're really going to go back to what it was. I feel like we're getting ready to move into a new normal, and a lot of times when we are not able to control right? The word control, when you feel like you're out of control or you feel like things are happening beyond your control, that's where stress can seep in as well. Like, and being anxious and stressed, it typically comes from, you not being able to control something that's going on in your environment. So I would recommend that you seek out help if you feel like you need someone to talk to. Please don't be ashamed of that. Please don't be intimidated by that. These therapists are out there to help you. They're out there to guide you so that you can manage and like give you coping mechanisms and tools. They're trained, right, to do this. So give you things that you can actually do to help with stress and anxiety. Okay. So like I said, all month I'm going to be talking about stress awareness and anxiety because I feel like it's a really important topic. And I feel like, we don't focus on it enough and we don't put light on it enough. And, in this day and age, there's nothing wrong with you seeking help. There's nothing wrong with you reaching out to people saying like, hey, I'm feeling sad or I'm feeling, really anxious, and really talking through how you're feeling. Okay. But the one thing I do want to stress is like creating your environment can help with managing your stress load. Okay. You can control what is in your environment. You cannot control what is going on outside, okay? And like I said, part of managing stress is managing that level of control, okay? You can create the space that you want, you can create the environment that you want, and you can choose, because there's always a choice, what you allow in to your environment and what you put out. Okay. So again, be very mindful of what you're taking in, even when you're scrolling on, social media, if you're looking up things on, YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, like just be mindful. And if you feel like there are things that are triggering you or there are things that feel like too much, shut it down. Okay. You don't have to hear every single post. You don't have to read or see every single video. You don't have to listen to every single news broadcast. You don't have to take all that in. You know what you're able to handle and manage. And if you need to do a timeout, tune out, then that's what you need to do. Okay. So don't feel like you have to every single day, involve yourself with all the confusion and all the chaos that's going on. Okay. All right, so that's all I had for tonight, you guys. Unless you had something, if you have questions, please put them in the comments. Like I said, all month I'm going to be focusing on this. So I think it's really important. I know that stress is, especially for people who are considered like the strong persons in your life, you probably don't ever hear them saying that they're stressed out or complaining about that. But make sure that, you check on those people, okay? Just understand that they're human. And, it's okay to ask for help. If you are one of those people, it's okay to ask for help. And it's also okay for you as a friend or a family member, if you see someone that's struggling or you feel like, there's a little bit, too much going on, talk to them, ask them if they're okay, ask them if they need support, ask them if there's anything that you can do to help them, okay? So I just want to put that out there. It's April 1st, so this is what we're going to be focusing on for this month, okay? All right, you guys, I'm not going to keep you long because again, tonight was really technically challenging with getting on here. So if you guys have any questions, comments, please put them in. I will go back and read through. Like I said, I'll put that information. I'll put some just generic information about how you can find, local counselors, therapists in your area. So that way you can share that. And then there's a couple of therapists or a couple of places that I know personally that I just want to reach out to them to see if it's okay to share the information, because I think that will be helpful as well, okay? If you guys feel like this video was helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could share it with your friends, tag a friend that you think would need to hear this, or tag someone you think this would be helpful for, okay? Sharing is caring. If you like it, you can give me a heart, give me a thumbs up, whatever you feel like you want to do. I welcome all of that, and I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching me, you guys, and I will see you all in the next video, okay? Have a good night.